Okay. So where was I when I dropped out?
You dropped out before you said what happened to the guy after I rolled 17.
So you swing. He swings. So he spins around and attempts to cut you along the side with this the broken side of the bottle, but he misjudges the distance between the two of you. So he comes significantly short with where he drags the bottle along.
Oh.
Now it is the one being pinned down's turn.
Alright. Okay. I'm assuming he's going to try to get out of his pinned state.
If he's smart,
yes.
Yeah. Can you guys hear my dishwasher in the background?
Yes, we can. It's alright.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Don't worry about it.
But don't worry about it. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I think I figured out which kind I'm gonna be.
He's gonna want to try and roll a strength test to get out of my hold, probably.
He rolls.
It's gonna be a
poorly.
Fails.
I rolled.
He does not.
Very well.
Yes, he does not manage to escape your grasp.
Alright, that's what I like to hear.
Yay!
Yay, he's incapacitated.
You are kicking these guys' asses a lot more than I always thought you would.
Right?
Well, we outnumber them almost 2-1, and... Well,
and I got really lucky with my amazing roll.
4 of us here.
We are kicking that ass.
Oh my god.
Alright, so I guess...
Are
Are they going to... Are they saying anything while the fight is continuing?
The one that had his leg
cut
and broken is screaming at the top of his lungs and is not stopping.
Okay.
But he seems to still be conducting himself quite
choo.
But are they saying anything besides screams of pain and rage?
The Pegasus is just grunting as his bones are being broken beneath your weight.
Alright.
And the other one is the one with the broken bottle that is swinging at G-Money is saying, "We're here to see you, we're here to see you, we're here to see you."
And I'm just like, "No, you're not."
No, mommy, no.
So, top of the pecking order. Duhad, your turn.
Do hard.
Well, this is where we're going to need to get some information out of these people, and you know the best way of getting information out of them?
Beat the
It's murdering them.
No. It's pinning them.
You know that my character is not capable of mercy.
Yes, but mine is. So I'm going to slam him to the ground, kind of get over him and just hold him down. Just completely pin him so that he can't get up or, attack or do anything.
Well, you better get that information out of him before I get to him.
So you do not want to hurt him anymore, then?
I'll probably end up accidentally hurting him in the process because I'm basically slamming him to the ground, so basically I'm probably going to end up hitting him. I'm doing the equivalent of a punch damage to him while I try and subdue him.
Come on and slam.
Yeah.
And welcome to the jam.
So unless you want me to roll to see if I can continue to hold him, though I think we both know the answer to that.
Yeah. Yeah, go on.
Okay, so I do I'm not going to use my martial arts bonus because I'm deliberately attempting not to hurt him, but just in the process of pinning him straight down to the ground, I do another 18 points of damage.
I'm not trying to hurt him, but I accidentally hurt him.
Well, it's
really
basically
badly.
it's a gigantic. Have you watched Game of Thrones?
Yes.
All right, so basically it's the mountain throwing someone onto onto the floor, and then slamming down on top of him, while trying not to make that painful. It's still going to be painful.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
It's like
because again, he has a weapons and it's
Yeah.
so I'm not being as careful as I could be, but I'm just like, oh, boosh.
So when you get to negative health,
it's a negative health. You have to roll a survival test to avoid going unconscious. And at negative 10, you start making a survival test to see if you die.
Yep. So that's willpower plus
Constitution.
Constitution.
Yep. And you try to beat
Plus
9.
prostitution.
And -1 for every point below 0 for consciousness, and -1 for every 10 points below 0 for survival.
Yep. And it's a 9 to succeed, isn't it? Okay. He barely manages to maintain consciousness.
Good boy!
He sort of, his head cracks to the floor, and he lifts up his head, and he looks like he's about to pass out, but he very luckily does not.
Alright, so I got this one down.
That's unlucky in your case.
The rest of you guys got the other ones.
Can I use a miracle?
Go on.
Because I have a miracle here. Uses 5 of
It's
my
binding,
essence.
isn't it?
No, it's holy fire. That kind of works.
It's
Can at
like
least
fire.
burn
Fire,
one.
water, air.
I don't
and
have
dirt.
enough essence to cast it, so there you go.
I do have enough essence. I'm gonna try to burn him a little bit. Not the guy who's already like cut, because I'm pretty
He's
sure
gonna die
Nero's
in
The
got
one
him.
with the bottle
Pretty
you're
sure
going to try and burn.
Nero's. I'm gonna try to burn the guy who's lunging at me with a broken bottle, because and maybe burning him will get him to actually stop being a douchebag.
Oh dear.
I doubt it, but
Holy fire, you said?
yes. I think
This
he uses
powerful
5
miracle calls down divine retribution upon the forces of evil. This retribution comes in the form of a blast of blinding white flames or a bolt of lightning striking from above. This attack can only be attempted on supernatural beings. Sometimes, if the being in question is not truly evil or is somehow part of the mysterious ways of the deity, the blast will not inflict full damage or will inflict no damage at all. Such an event
fuck.
clearly demonstrates that the inspired is not meant to destroy the creature, for the time being at least. Costs
Fuck.
20 essence points and inflicts d8 points of damage times twice the willpower of the inspired. For example, an inspired with willpower of 4. Blah, blah, blah.
That doesn't sound
You would like to cast that on the one with the broken bottle?
right. Is it gonna have no effect or something like that?
Maybe.
That would be pretty bad.
Yes, it would, G-Money.
There was something I was going to say about that. Okay, no, that's fine. Roll. Sorry, that's right. Where are you getting the essence from?
Um,
Are you just taking it from yourself?
yeah, I'm gonna take from myself.
Okay. How
'Cause I
much
have-
essence do you have?
I have 45. No,
Okay.
that might not be such a brilliant idea, but it'll work for now. Because
Okay.
next session
You-
will be fine, hopefully.
You drain some of your own essence. Also, Duhad, I know what you said about essence channeling, but I think for the sakes of this, I'll just say if the essence is like your essence limit, you can use it immediately. I'll say. Is that okay? Is he
Duhad.
there?
Joe do hot dough.
Yo.
No, he
Too
left.
hard.
Oh, no, he's there.
Ooh.
Do you hear what I said?
No, I didn't. I was laying closing the door.
Oh my god.
I just said if a person has, so if the essence limit that a person has, like G Money has 45, he can
Yep.
use that instantly.
Nope, he needs to channel it.
No, I'm saying he can for this. He can use it instantly.
Oh,
What's
for
on him-
miracles? Yeah.
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 Okay.
I can't do it too much or else I die.
Well, the thing with miracles is that it's relying upon some sort of greater force. So if the greater force decides that you can't use it, you can't use it. Like that's kind of the trade off for miracles versus essence channeling magic.
Oh, it still uses essence though, which is weird.
Oh yeah, no, it still uses essence. Like you're still channeling that essence to call upon the favor. It's just that instead of being you have to channel the essence to use it, instead it's like the greater power decides that no, fuck you, you've been an asshole, you don't get that ability anymore, and then the
shit.
greater power doesn't give you that ability.
Do you still use
Okay.
the essence for it?
Yeah, you're still channeling to do it, and then the greater power is like fuck you, no.
Oh god.
Go on.
Alright, so what am I rolling then for that? It's just a
Damage.
D10? It's
No,
a D8,
D8.
right?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
And
Roll.
what's your willpower?
Sorry?
What's your willpower?
My willpower is 3.
Okay, so it's times 6.
s-
Good God.
Oh, and I just rolled a 6. So 6 times... That's 36. He's probably dead.
Oh dear.
36 damage. You hurt him for not that much.
Oh, thank
Damn
God.
it. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we
You
don't
hurt
really
him for
want to-
18. That's right. I had to think there for a second.
Which is not bad,
Yeah.
considering. It's bad because of the 36 would have been nicer, but...
Yeah, I mean, I did 12 and, kind of cut it straight into the guy's leg.
Oh, yeah, so this would, like, fry him.
So you expect that it's going to completely just
Be angry.
turn this guy into a charred corpse. You expect it to kill him, but it clearly does not. For some reason, he is not as injured as you expected him to be.
Shit. Well, guys, that's...
He's still hurt, though. keep in mind.
That's all, folks.
Yeah, that's all, folks. I'm like...
Yeah.
Okay, then Nero's turn.
I'm going to attempt to decapitate the guy right next to me.
Oh, God.
Okay, what does that count as? A head hit or a neck throat
That'd be a
hit?
neck. That'd be a neck hit.
Okay.
Because you were aiming for the neck.
It's a small area to hit.
Yes, it is actually harder to hit the neck than it is the head. Though it does do more damage because well, destroying the brain is obviously super fucking fatal. It's easier to permanently damage the neck because there's not as much protection around it.
Right.
No skull or anything. So it's a even higher value target, than the head. Higher risk, higher reward.
Okay, so I rolled my d10, so plus what? Plus what?
D10 plus hand, weapon plus dex.
And I
Same
believe-
as what you did.
And then he gets to dodge, and you're at a minus. What is it for?
5.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a total of 11.
With the minus 5?
Yeah, with the minus 5.
Okay, cool.
Yes, you hit him.
All right.
Yes!
So
These guys are
I believe-
rolling really poorly.
Yeah.
Right?
What's the damage
This is
multiplier on the
unusual
neck?
for an RPG.
Alright.
So you roll your damage, and then it's quadrupled.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
And that's quadrupled as opposed to doubled for a bladed weapon. Like it takes into account the calculations for bladed versus blunt.
Yep.
It's like triple for blunt and quadrupled for.
So you're gonna...
I do
Damn
a
it,
total
once.
of 32 damage.
Well, fuck, his neck is gone.
Okay, yeah. I need to roll a survival test for it.
I think that's I think
no.
that's chunky salsa. I think that guy's dead.
Yeah,
His head is no longer on his body.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that he's dead.
He's dead.
Sorry, how
He
much
is
damage
pretty
was it?
dead.
32 in total.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Oh, given my power, it's funny that I nicknamed... Wow, the name I gave my character
I
is
mean, like
so
you
much
roll
more
survival test to see if
appropriate
like
all of a sudden.
the sword went halfway through his neck and he still has a turn or two to gurgle out his last breath. But I mean, he's kind of fucked at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
Zombie
He's
head?
still on.
his head
He's not
was.
actually. He's got -9 hit points.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's
Oh.
entirely possible you didn't actually decapitate him. You just hit him.
Oh
in
my
the
god!
neck with a
Oh,
sword.
That's what I was. That's why I was a bit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh god!
Well, I'll roll
That's
unconsciousness
worse.
test then.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
And next round, he takes 1 point of damage. He takes 1 point of damage every for while he's in negative until he's stabilized. So he's gonna start making survival tests next turn.
Oh god.
Yeah, he got a -1. He's unconscious.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank God he's unconscious. That makes him stop moving.
Yeah, he's down. I think there's only one who's still in positive hit points.
I think
Yeah.
it's the one I zapped too.
Yeah.
All right,
And
Hare,
that
it's
means
your
I get to go after him.
Yep.
Yep, Hare's turn.
Okay, so I want to use a miracle on him.
Go on.
Okay,
All
so
I need is a miracle.
what is his combined strength and willpower level?
I feel like this is metagaming, but oh well, it's 4.
Okay, no, because I need to know, because I want to use the binding, and it says that it costs 2 essence points per strength and willpower level.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Dead. Okay.
So that means I have to use 8 essence points against this thing. And then it also says I have to win a resisted test involving simple willpower.
Sure, you're using this against the one that Nero was fighting?
No, I think
I'm
he's the last
using
one
this against
standing.
the only one left standing, yeah.
Oh, okay, yep. So that's the G Money Broken Bottle one.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God.
Temporarily by using essence. The inspired orders the creature to halt in the name of his god. This power is used to prevent monsters from attacking or fleeing while the inspired met out justice. The binding only works against supernatural creatures, not the gifted.
Oh, so it could just not
Um,
work.
Yeah.
That would be freaking hilarious. Just like everything in this
so-
game. You could just be like, no. Well, but if mine worked, then it would make it supernatural, though.
Inspired must win a resisted test involving simple willpower rolls from both. Okay, you have to roll
Simple
a
is
willpower
willpower
test.
doubled.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means I have 6. 6. Right. Okay, 6 plus D10.
How is your noise?
And I roll a 10. 10
He
total.
rolls higher than you, therefore it does not work, I'm afraid.
Okay.
And you
So-
lose your essence points as well.
Yes. Right, and the mirror. So I have 0 essence points right now.
Doesn't that kill you?
No.
No,
No, it makes
falls
you go
unconscious.
into unemotional as well, so you no longer feel your emotions.
Oh, good.
Well.
That means I don't have to roll any more willpower if anything crazy happens.
Oh wait, now you're completely normal. You're not paranoid. That's
Feel actually, I think you enter into a depression as well.
Yeah, it's like there are some harsh penalties for losing all of your willpower, but all of your
Oh, we'll get into those later.
yeah.
No.
For now, you're unemotional and probably miserable and depressed and like going like tired.
me sleepy.
Okay, it is the one with the small knife
He's
who was nearly decapitated. He needs to roll another.
Survival test, yes,
Survival.
and that's a. Just want to find out whether or not he's alive.
4,
Die,
9.
die, 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 die.
It's actually a lot easier to survive in this system. I realize.
He rolls a 10.
It's really not
Oh,
very
fuck.
easy to end up dead.
Then he rolls an 8, so he is still alive.
Oh my god. Thank God it was for a roll where it wasn't attacking one of us.
Oh yeah, no.
That would have sucked.
Oh,
and then-
that would have really sucked.
He is now going to attempt to run away.
Really? All right. Wait,
Run
hold on,
away,
like,
dead?
the bleeding neck guy?
But he's
Yes.
but he's unconscious.
No, he isn't. He avoided unconsciousness.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he can try. Go.
Oh god,
Ninja. Go. Ninja. Go.
that's like the worst
Um,
image
he
in my head now.
he just sprints out
Uh,
quickly as he can out the doors.
And then he'll probably
stumbling
bleed out.
a lot of blood. He will probably be dead soon.
yeah.
He dies somewhere outside.
Yeah, now it is the other one, the one with the broken bottle. Now,
Yes.
who
Was just
G-Money attempted to burn, and who Hair attempted to freeze in place.
Well, at least mine was somewhat successful. Jesus.
He looks very angry about the fire, but he looks pleased with himself for managing to. He sort of chuckles to himself a bit because of the. He seems to know why you did hurt him a lot less than you thought you would.
Yeah.
I'm glad he does. Shit.
So he is going to charge at you and try to stab you in the head with the broken bottle.
Awesome. I'm so psyched.
+2, +3. Okay, what did you roll? G-Money.
Sorry. I rolled a 7, and it's plus what? Plus willpower, right?
No, that's a minus for him.
Okay, so yeah, I have a 7.
Yeah, he still hits you.
Figures. Everyone
Blunt
takes a
damage
little
is
hit.
doubled. Slashing/stabbing damage is tripled.
Shit.
And he's
I guess this
stabbing
would
you
be-
with a bottle, so...
Damn, I'd love getting
Broken
tripled.
bottle is D4 minus 1 times strength.
Oh my.
So D4 is... he rolls quite well.
Shit.
3 times 2. So he damages you for 6.
Alright.
Oh, that's not too bad. Wait, on
Well, it's
6
a- it's a
or 6
broken
times
bottle.
2?
No, he just hits you
Oh,
for
just
6.
6? Alright, yeah.
Because he rolled a 4, then that's minus 1, so it's 3, and then his strength is 2, so...
Yeah, okay, yeah, so fair enough.
Okay.
Stab
Okay,
me.
so I'm down from 46 to 40. That's cool.
Oh, but it's tripled as well. Sorry, I forgot to triple it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck. Now it's
You
bad.
thought you got away then.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that was easy. Nope.
Did I say you damaged before? 6 times 3.
18.
Oh.
Still not as bad as it could be.
So you've got fragments of glass in your head.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's times 3 instead of times 2, so it would actually be like 9 as opposed to
Oh.
6 times 3. It's
Oh,
yeah.
so it's only 9.
it replaces the normal stabbing multiplier. Otherwise, it would be ridiculously overpowered to just always go for the neck or face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm at 37 life points.
Still hurts. Like you've got a face
Still
full of
hurts,
glass.
but
yeah.
but it's not as bad as dead.
Yeah.
So there is blood trickling down the side of your head now.
Awesome.
No one looks very happy anymore. Everyone's quite... everyone, all of them at least,
Yeah.
are quite disgruntled. One of them has run away with his head half hanging off,
God.
and G-Money is covered in glass and blood.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Sir.
Sexy.
Now the one being held down...
I've got him pretty pinned. I don't think he's
Just
gonna
back
have
on
much of a
my,
chance here.
Call with them.
Huh? You've been on that call for quite a while.
Yeah.
You can hear you, Brandon.
Oh, sorry.
What's going on where?
So the one is going to... he's not going to try... He's just going to...
Stay
He's going
down.
to try and kick back up at you.
He's gonna
No,
try.
he's unconscious. No, he has to roll a consciousness test anyway.
Yeah, he has to roll a consciousness test, and I think I've got all his limbs pinned, so he's kind of stuck.
4 plus...
Come on and slam.
And welcome to the jam.
And he is unconscious.
All right. That actually frees me up to take care of the last problem then.
Mm-hmm.
So So you're laying on top of him, and somewhere in the distance you hear someone count 1, 2, 3, and he's out. And there's ringing of bells. You stand up victorious as he falls into consciousness.
Flexing. And that's right. Fuck you. Fuck you all.
And now you look towards the last problem,
All right.
who is the one with the broken bottle still.
All right.
Wait, if he just broke a bottle on my head, does that mean he has nothing now?
Well, the
Or did he-
bottle's already broken. He was trying to stab you with it, so it's probably a few bits more have fallen off of it, but it's not
Yeah.
useless
Okay.
yet.
Just making
He
sure.
has a head, right? 'Cause it seems to me that he just stabbed one of my buddies in the face with a broken bottle, and that an eye for an eye is the
Oh,
way
God.
of the Hammurabi Code. So
Oh God.
Go on.
That isn't a Native American code, but all right.
it's not a Native
Yeah.
American code; it's Hammurabi's code.
Yeah.
All right, so
Primitive society. Anyway.
I'm gonna punch him in the face, in his head face. What is that? What is the penalty on that? 3
For trying to punch him in the head face.
Yeah.
-4.
All right. That's a 10. And following up with that 8, so that's 14. 18 plus 21. Oh, sorry, 24. No, sorry, 23. 23.
23, yeah, you hit him.
All right, so this is going to have a couple things. So what's the
Popeye
blunt
music in the
damage
back.
on a head?
That is doubled.
Doubled. Okay, so in that
So-
case,
D4 times strength, and then doubled.
yeah,
Oh my
D4.
God.
All right, so D4 times strength is just a 2. So 2 times 6. Sorry, it's what was the damage? The head damage times 3, or what was it?
Blunt damage is doubled.
Okay, blunt damage is double. Okay, so times 6 then equals times 2. That's 24 plus 5 for my skill, and plus what was there? I need to bring up my. Need to bring up the. Do you have the success chart open? It'll be on your on the sheet. On like the thing that you printed out, the GM screen. Success levels.
Oh, Zombie can answer his question.
I think Zombie Cam just dropped out of the call. There's a
Damn it.
technical difficulty with Zombie Cam now.
Crap.
Let's see if I can pull it.
And for some reason, I can't even, like, Skype is being super weird and not letting me actually click on the button to hang up on him, then call him back. Hopefully that'll work. There we go. Alright, well, I'll look it up myself then. Fuck you! Fuck you all! I'll look it up myself.
Freaking Skype.
Okay, so success level chart
Technical.
for a roll of 23 is... Beep boop boop ba-doop boop boo.
Zombie Cam says he's trying to rejoin the call.
Okay, well, while he's doing that, I will continue looking up this thing. I am still trying to find it. That's status. Where is the damn success levels?
It's far.
What was it?
It's deep in there. I'm trying to find it myself.
Yeah, it's right in. It's right deep in there. Okay, here we go. Success levels. 23 is extraordinary, so that's plus 6. So 35 damage.
Holy hoot.
35 damage.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Now, as soon as Zombie Cam comes back into the call, we can hopefully. Zombie Cam.
There we go.
Well,
And back.
all right, there we go. He's back. So yeah, 35
about that.
damage. Boo.
Success chart, yeah.
What was that?
I had the success chart out.
Okay.
35 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ended up looking it up.
Come on.
That guy is totally screwed, isn't he?
He
Well,
just got
we'll see.
electrocuted, or he lit on fire, and then
Let the GM figure it out. It's okay. Give him time.
Yeah, no, he's gonna die.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oof.
or
-16. So -6 plus 2 plus 2.
Alright.
Oh.
No, he rolls a 1, he's dead.
Alright. Ah, that's right. Fuck you.
Punch him so hard, his head snaps backwards, and you hear an audible crack. His eyes roll into the back of his head, he flies back and slams into the wall, and then he collapses to the ground. A bloody,
He's
dead, burnt mess.
Well, I think he's dead.
Yep. Alright, I just walk
So
back
we
over to
won.
the unconscious one.
Doodly doo 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 doo.
Grab him and start dragging him back into the bar.
At this point, the bar has been turned upside down. There are scorch marks on the ground. Some chairs have been thrown out of the way.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. I'm a show-off, so in fact what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the unconscious one, and I'm just going to lift him over my head and walk out into the street.
Like he's a heavyweight champion.
It's the middle of the night.
I know,
Some
I don't
weird
care.
monsters. Okay, go on.
I'm walking out in the middle of the street. Is anyone around?
Yes.
Alright,
There are let's say 5 ponies scattered around, and as soon as you walk out, their heads all snap towards you to look at you.
Yeah. I lift the guy I'm carrying up in the air and just go, "Do you think you can do property damage in this town? You think I'm not gonna fuck you up if you make a door and you break it?"
And I'm just standing at the doorway being like, please be quiet.
A few meters away from the door. A few meters away from the door, you see the corpse of the one that had his neck cut.
Me
He's
and
just
my
slumped on
friends,
the ground.
we fucked this one up, we fucked the one inside up, and we fucked that one up.
Me and my friends. Mind you,
Imagining
I have,
like you're gonna
bloody
lift him
head
above your head and just bring him down and like crack his back on your knee or
on
something.
a rock.
Fatality.
That comes later. First, we need to question him. But
Okay.
for the time being, yeah, just continue holding him up in the air.
Some of the other ponies run away immediately.
Well, no
They're-
shit.
They're
Others
smart.
of them begin to, 3 of them begin to advance towards you.
Yeah, just like
Please, who is outside?
That's just him.
Okay. Please
Okay.
roll a perception check for me.
plus notice, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
All of us, or just
just the ones
Duhad?
Just him, because he's outside.
Okay, so that is a 9.
They're walking very strangely, but you can't tell anything wrong other than that. Maybe they're drunk.
Okay. I just continue holding him for now until I know more. Because
Okay.
if this is the last one we have, then I want to have him for questioning. If not, we can be a bit more dramatic.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
I like how you thought that out really well.
So you're just going to stand there just
Yeah, no,
as these other ponies just slowly walk towards you?
Yeah, no, and obviously continue to badmouth and, showboat.
Okay. What is everyone doing inside in the meantime?
I am
Sleeping.
slumber. I am in slumber.
Yeah.
I have made myself a nest.
I should try using first aid on my head.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah. Cool.
is one of the guys dead on the ground?
Yes, one of them is dead outside. One is slammed up against the wall with his neck broken, and Duhad has the unconscious one.
Okay, so the dead one that is inside.
Yeah.
I am going to take out his eyes.
Oh my god.
And eat them.
Actually,
Without bursting them.
no, without bursting them.
That's
Okay,
gonna
well,
take a bit
roll-
of work.
Yeah, roll me a dex plus. What would that be plus? I have no idea.
Okay,
Um,
10
Super
and
dex.
4, so
Minus something.
Is it like a finesse skill or something?
I'd say that's dexterity. Probably he'd have to use his sword skill, just that or medicine. Sorry, surgery.
Yeah, do surgery if you have
Okay,
surgery.
if you have surgery, if you don't have surgery, it's minus. I believe it's -5 if you don't have a specialized skill, which surgery definitely is. And given the fact that you're using a sword as opposed to a knife, I'd say it's also going to be another -3 probably because it's a huge ungainly instrument.
Is that a -12 he has walking?
It's going to be a serious. Try cutting a human eye out of a face using a broadsword without any medical training. It's not
Yeah.
easy.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so I rolled a 10 and then an 8.
So that's 14. So
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And then
-12,
add the 2 dexterity.
okay, so that's
16.
16 minus 5 and 3, so that's minus 8 in total. So
Yeah, so you rolled an 8.
so that's 1 below 9. So you probably puncture the eye, but not horribly ruin it.
Let's say you puncture one, but you get the other one out successfully.
All right, there you go. That's good.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, Nero.
Yep.
And then I'm just standing there like, no.
The
what are you
logistics of getting the
doing?"
eye out to eat it.
There is still fresh blood pouring out of the socket.
Oh.
As happens.
Can I roll a willpower test to vomit?
Yeah, go on.
All right. So it should be.
Matter of fact, anyone who is witnessing this, do that, please.
Okay, so simple willpower.
Yep. Oh, and Nero's probably going to need to make a Constitution test afterwards to avoid being, catching
Poison.
something horrible from eating this eye because.
Yeah, maybe he has gonorrhea in his eye.
Wait, are you eating the eye?
Yeah, he's eating.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Oh my
he's going to need to
God.
make a Constitution test versus disease because
That's what his
Versus
delusion.
salmonella.
Okay.
That's what his
let's-
weird delusion is. He believes that eating the eyes of a dead pony will give him special powers.
yeah,
Oh my
which
God.
again, delusions or not, you're going to have to make a Constitution test versus disease because
Oh, I rolled 13 total.
there are
I
a lot
rolled
of communicable diseases in human flesh and pony flesh.
Total.
I rolled 13 total.
That's a success. You don't fall sick.
Uh,
Okay,
I rolled-
so
Then I rolled 8, yeah.
You rolled an
D10.
8. You just get a
Yep.
bit shaky.
D10 plus plus Constitution, and
So-
the GM determines how strong the how difficult it is to resist the particular diseases in this pony, considering
Yeah.
it might be diseased it's more than usual.
What diseases are within eyes? I'm
well,
just going
more
to Google
flesh,
the
like blood.
logistics.
Yeah, there's a lot of bloodborne
Uh,
diseases.
Hepatitis.
The logistics of eating
Oh.
eyes.
Yeah.
You have herpes of the eye too,
Oh,
which
okay.
is
So
pretty
there's
bad.
a chance of that. I mean, it's up to Zalican to determine what diseases are within this particular eyeball and how strong they would be. But Nero, roll your Constitution.
Herpes would be the really bad one
I
because that would
got-
give him a visible sore.
I got a total of 11.
Okay, he's might be okay.
Yeah.
And then there's salmonella from eating raw
Let's say
food,
unless you
period.
roll below a 9, then we'll just ignore
Yeah.
it for now. If you roll below a 9 on one of your cannibalism tests, then we'll get fun with the diseases.
Unless
that
it's a
you
bowler.
contract.
If you eat a corpse's eye, I'll say you get a bowler. How about that?
Ebola.
For now,
It
though,
is in
he-
the book.
he
A bowler
rolled
is
fine.
in the book. So
Oh, it is. Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
It is. Yeah.
Isn't salmonella in the book?
But
Why
I
not?
can't remember.
mostly like the really lethal or really nasty diseases.
Or dysentery?
I know
The
the
common
survival,
cold,
the post-apocalyptic one has like a shitload of diseases because it's got stuff for if you eat tainted food or if you catch the common cold or whatever. Because in like the apocalypse, that's way worse.
Makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
This is very logically thought out.
No, it is. I mean, like especially the zombie stuff for Unisystem is very well thought out for like diseases and stuff.
And not just well thought out. I mean like real world well thought out.
Yeah,
Not
no,
just like fantasy world. Oh, zombies exist. Let's not worry about
Yeah,
other
but-
things.
they try and be
Okay.
pretty on the nose. It's good stuff. I like Unisystem. Anyway,
So you successfully eat the eyeball.
okay, yeah,
uh,
eating the eyeball.
Money gets a little bit scared, but doesn't poo himself.
Fantastic, disgusting.
And
asshole.
Brandon is sleeping blissfully upstairs, completely unaware.
I have wrapped myself in a
1,000 blankets.
big blankets, like a cocoon.
Oh wait, you could
Okay,
be
so-
a chrysalis cocoon.
Yep.
Does anyone else want to do anything while
Hey,
Nero is eating this eyeball and these people
yeah.
are still approaching?
You definitely, those of you inside the bar definitely do hear me grandstanding outside. Like, it is very loud.
I'm just going to slowly walk outside towards Iron Chief.
I'm still using
Okay.
my first aid. To
On your
try to
way
heal my
out, you
head.
notice. Oh,
Did
yeah,
you just
heal
call
your
him
head.
Iron Teeth?
No, he said chief.
No, I said Iron Chief.
Roll
It
your.
sounds to me. It
Medic-
really sounds like you're saying Iron Teeth.
It's
Wait,
fine.
wait,
What was that?
What am I
Johnny Cam?
rolling?
G Money, heal yourself. Do
Okay.
the heal roll.
Heal roll.
And what do I roll?
I'll
die.
tell you in a second once G Money's done this.
I rolled a total of 13, including the first aid skill.
Where's my success level? You heal yourself for 3 hit points. I think that is. It's 1 per success level, isn't it?
Yes.
I
One
think
person
so,
per
yeah.
sex level, yeah.
Awesome.
There you go. You've healed yourself for 3 hit points, and you successfully stop the bleeding. Remove any glass.
That's kind of important. Yay. And I'm stable.
Okay, Hare, please, on your way out as you're approaching Duhad, Iron
Iron Chief.
Chief.
Iron.
That's it.
Iron
You
Teeth.
notice the 3 ponies that are slowly walking towards him through the darkness. Please roll me a perception test, a simple perception test.
Okay. Perception. Do I add notice to that?
Yes.
Okay. So perception plus notice.
On another
So
note,
that's
this is
perception
fun.
doubled plus notice and defense.
Oh. Oh, so 2. So perception doubled plus notice, right? Okay, 4, 7. Oh, I rolled a 10. I rolled a 10 and a 5.
Not
Plus
bad.
7. 22.
You very clearly see that these ponies' eyes are glazed over like the ones in the bar.
Uh-oh.
And they have very angry looks on their faces when they look at Duhad. Iron Chief. I'm going to keep doing that.
Sorry, you're getting there.
Basically, demeaning their friend, because there's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buddies.
And you didn't see the other ones run off, so
Oh, dear.
You should probably tell him about that.
they're still
Yeah.
a fair way away. You can just see them.
Yeah, so I run over
But,
to
yeah, Iron Chief doesn't seem to be reacting to this.
So I run over to Iron Chief and go to him like, "What are you doing?"
I'm warning these motherfuckers on the road that if they come over here and start messing with other people's doors, that they're gonna get what this one got.
Yeah, not a good idea. They are part of his faction, dude. Stop goading them. They're gonna come over here and they're gonna kick your ass because they look pissed.
I slowly turn back to you and kind of lower the one I'm holding up till he's down to about your eye level. Says, they can come over here if they want,
No, they can't.
but they're gonna get the same thing that Iron Chief gave to this one.
That may be the
What do you
case, but
say?
we got lucky this time. Next time, we're probably not gonna be so lucky.
Lucky has nothing to do with it. We gotta strength the spirit together. We got
Dude,
as a
stop.
whole.
Stop, please.
We got
don't
your ass
need
kicked.
another
Let's go.
fight.
I like just clap a hoof on your shoulder and I'm like, listen to me, little buddy. You're stronger than you know.
No, I'm
Together,
not.
we're gonna kick all of their asses right back to wherever they came from, and then we're gonna make them pay for that door.
This isn't about doors anymore, dude.
It's all about that door. You can't go around breaking property and getting away with it.
While you're having this discussion, you see a light glow appear from where one of them is standing, and you notice that he has drawn a short bow, and is notching an arrow.
I just throw the one I'm holding away and start charging.
Oh,
Okay, well, I'm going to deal damage to him because you've thrown him.
Fair enough.
oh my god.
He should be way dead.
Oh, what would that be?
You can kind of determine it because I'm throwing him, so you can either say it's a strength test, or you can just kind of say I toss him aside and he takes like 3 damage from smacking to the ground.
Oh my
He takes
god.
2 damage from smacking into the ground.
All right.
He hits a rock, and it's very uncomfortable for him.
Oh my god.
And he is now sitting at -6.
Noise, there much is.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, he hit a rock.
So you're going to charge at the one that is drawing the bow.
Yes.
Okay.
That seems
Just
smart.
head on.
What is your speed?
Well, speed is I didn't calculate that, but it's
I think it's-
dexterity plus strength or dexterity plus constitution. Is it like dex and constitution times 2?
I
it
think
is.
so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, it would be a 18.
Shit.
So
you're fast.
double that for sprinting. So I'm sprinting at roughly 36 miles per hour.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh my god.
I'm a fucking
Jeez.
buffalo.
I don't know what a
That's
mile
still
is,
fast.
so
Oh, okay. It's like
that's times 3 for.
Divide that by 3.
kilometers.
yeah, divide by
yeah.
that 3 for kilometers. I think so. Roughly
Yeah, right,
in the
that's fine.
region of like. Oh, basically like
No, wait, it's times 3, isn't it?
for kilometers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
times.
3.3. So then it'd be.
That's right. I'll trust your word that it is fast. You get to him
Okay.
before-
It's like about the average speed of a car in a suburban area.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a car.
You definitely reach him then.
All right.
Before he manages to fire off this arrow.
Oh, also I took skill running. I took
Oh,
running
okay.
because I'm a buffalo, so plains running is kind of a big thing.
You
Planeswalker.
Plains running.
smack
Oh.
into him.
That's like being really
freight
good
train.
at Magic the Gathering, except
That's what
really
I was
fast.
thinking.
All right,
I'm
you want
gonna say-
you want me to make this up like a running punch?
Make it a. I'll do the damage of a kick because you're
Okay.
going to have like a charge up. So
Okay, so I'll roll damage. That is sorry, I'm very slow today for some reason. 15.
15 damage.
Yeah.
We love
Okay.
No. It's a 15 roll, not 15 damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you hit him.
Okay. So then, for damage, and it's a kick, so it's
D4
strength
times
plus 1.
strength plus 1.
So that's 7, 14, 28.
Yeah.
Okay. He is quite hurt.
Boosh.
Since this is technically a. Hold on. No, I'm gonna roll something else quickly.
All right. He can try and dodge, of course, or like.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Okay. Actually, it's entirely possible at this point I'm not actually like stopping when I hit him. I'm just charging straight through him and like carrying him as we just keep going.
I feel like you should get some like metal like horns.
Oh yeah,
Like a
because I do
helmet
have
with horns
buffalo
on?
horns. Yeah, so maybe make that bladed damage.
Oh,
It's
maybe
like
yeah.
hitting it with like a pointy end. So double that.
Good God. How much was it?
I believe I hit him for 28. So
A lot.
yeah, 56.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can't stop the freight train.
And I'm just sitting there covering my mouth with my hooves, and it's just like,
Bam, bam, bam,
Take
bam,
his
bam,
corpse,
bam.
spike it into the ground. Woo!
Touchdown!
Yeah, he collapses.
Bam,
There's
bam, bam,
blood
ba-da-da-da.
pouring from his like front, from his chest. And hold on, let me roll a survival test for him.
uh-oh.
Plus,
I do need you guys to help me because I have absolutely no armor and like no melee weapons, so I can't really block if people try and slash me with things.
and I'm trying to stay out. I really like to help, but I'm trying to stay out of combat.
Okay, he is dead. He immediately dies in the first turn.
Alright.
Wow.
Hasn't even made action and he's dead.
Oh my god.
I'm going to
You
roll a
just
fear
flat-
test
Alright, hold
for
on.
the
I'm
others.
going to be fair here and say that I probably should also take some damage because I did smash into someone head first.
Okay.
So
You're a buffalo.
why don't we
But
say
you're
that
a
I
buffalo.
took,
You have horns on your head.
Well, yeah, I know,
Take
but I still
1d6.
smashed into a guy hard enough that I should take at least some small amount of damage.
Yeah, but you're
1d6.
used to headbutting things.
Do you want me to roll the 1d6 or will you?
Yeah,
This
you,
is
go
true.
ahead. You roll me a 1d6.
Okay, you
Oh my
roll
God.
4. So 4 damage.
Alright. So, alright, so I've got a bit of a headache now.
Just a little bit.
If you want to double it because it's you hit him with your head
Sure.
and it was blunt damage.
Well, I
Go
mean,
ahead.
it's also a bison, so I mean, it's also kind of like the reason the horns are there is because the head's fucking thick as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all right, it's fine. Well, I've taken a bit of damage, right? I'm bloodied. I'm ready for the fight.
Well, that depends if there is a fight.
Yeah,
Well,
fair point.
Yeah.
Everybody else.
I kind of look back and
Shit.
who's next?
Oh dear. And I'm just sitting there like, oh god.
Okay, yeah. One of them approaches you, the other sprints away at the sight of his crumbled friend.
I walk out and I'm just like observing. What the hell just happened?
So the other one begins to charge towards you at 20 miles an hour.
All right,
That's
do
gonna
it.
end badly for you.
Yeah.
It is his turn.
Yep.
And
I'm just gonna be sitting there like, oh my god, no, what is
he pulls out a very pointy stick.
Oh yeah.
So he is doing a spear charge.
All right,
Basically.
I'm gonna tank it. I'm gonna show off. I'm gonna just like stand there and let him cut me with a stake.
Wait,
So
can
you're
I...
going to let him hit you.
I'm gonna let him hit me as long as he doesn't fuck up and botch on the roll. I'm gonna let him hit me.
Wait, so... Wait, hang on, can I interject here?
I would say,
If you
can
want
we
to, yeah, you
intervene?
can- you
Because
can-
that looks like upsetting.
So,
No,
I
no,
have
he does not
wings.
Yeah,
So,
Can I
so I
throw a
have
rock?
wings, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Can I attempt to tackle the dude out of the way?
That seems like stupid on your part.
The charging guy, you want to tackle him?
Wait, aren't
Yeah.
you like afraid of everything?
Well,
He's also afraid
Yeah.
of his big buddy who's, getting in between him and the monsters from getting stabbed to death.
yeah, pretty
Um,
much. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so you're going to try and intercept the spear charge guy.
Yes.
Also, keep in mind that you're not afraid at the moment because you've been drained of emotions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead, roll. Roll to collide with him.
And what role would that be?
1d10 plus dex plus any hand-to-hand combat skill thing.
So, brawling...
Or acrobatics, since you're flying.
Okay, I have level 2 acrobatics and level 3 brawling.
Yeah, I'd go
So-
with level 3 then. Just do 3.
Okay. So 5 plus... Okay, I roll a 10.
He rolls a 9.
Oh, wow. I barely succeeded.
You jump off your feet and fly towards him as fast as you can. You wrap your arms around his side and drag him this fair way away from... You basically topple him. You topple him.
But I stopped it.
Yes, you stopped. He is on his back now. And he looks very angry. And you can deal kick damage again as well. So D4 times strength.
Okay.
And then strength is +1. So add 1 to your strength and then times D4 by that.
Okay, so D4 plus times strength. So +1 on the strength, so that's 4 strength times... So I do 8 damage total.
Okay. He does not look very well either. but he's much better than his impaled friend.
Mm-hmm. So what does he do then?
Can I throw a rock?
Why don't you come over here and drop a rock on his head? Probably
Yeah.
do more.
I could just drop a rock on his head.
Do it.
Yeah, but you're not the twisted one.
Yeah, but he's technically still a combatant.
Technically, my friend
Combatant.
is about to get my new friend is about to get hit really hard.
Oh,
Technically, all I'm doing is stopping him from hurting
dear.
people.
True, I suppose.
I pick up a boulder, I guess.
Okay,
And
you pick up
try
the
to drop
biggest
it on
rock
his-
you can find.
and try to drop it on his head.
I'm going to let you go first since this guy has been toppled and he also rolled quite poorly on his initiative anyway.
Fair enough.
So, you're going to... Okay, you managed to pick up the rock and you're halfway to him because you're having to carry a rock, so you can't exactly run with it.
Yeah.
Right.
So you'll be able to drop it on him next turn or try to throw it at him next turn.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nero, would you like to do anything before this guy?
No.
Or are
I
you
think
too busy eating eyeballs?
I think I will pass at the moment.
He's having a ritual moment with his eyeballs.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Just lick.
Eyeballs are important.
Okay, so Hare lands next to the guy that he toppled, since he just basically dragged him along with him. So this guy's going to swing around with his spear and try to just stab at Hare. So roll
he's-
dodge, please.
Okay. And remind me what that is again?
Dex plus dodge.
Okay. So that's 5. Okay. I roll a 12.
He rolls worse than that. So you successfully jump out of the way of this guy's swinging, flailing swing attack with his spear.
Mm-hmm.
And now we are to Duhad's turn again.
You tried to stab my little buddy.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna punch him right in the throat.
Oh, well,
Go ahead.
He's pinned,
you
isn't he?
know,
So he's going to be at a
I'm
disadvantage.
loving Iron Chief more and more with each passing second.
He's not pinned, he was just sort of knocked out of the way.
Okay, fair enough. But he's prone, so he's going to be a
Yeah.
slight disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I roll I'm rolling consistent 5s here. Okay, so that's a 14.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
And he rolls worse than that again.
All right.
Yay!
So what's the blunt damage multiplier on a throat punch?
It is for blunt.
Yeah.
It is doubled.
Okay, so doubled. Okay, so in that case, that'll
Uh-oh.
be a 6. And it's, yeah, not plus 1, so 6, 12, 18.
Oh my
18
God.
damage.
Yeah, to the throat. If he's not dead, he's definitely winded.
He's doing very poorly.
Yeah.
And he is going to... Well, I'm going to roll...
His windpipe is likely crushed, which is not fatal, but should have him, like, go...
He's gasping and gagging.
And then I'm gonna drop a rock on his head. Oh man.
And he fails
Our
his
heroes,
intimidation
ladies
roll.
and gentlemen.
So next turn, he is going to run away.
Alright, but first, rock time!
So
Yeah.
G-Money, you managed to get to him. He's turned and he's beginning to run. He's not beginning to run, he's beginning to stumble
To his
and
feet
trying to
and
get
running
himself
away.
into a run.
Yeah.
You have the chance to drop a rock on him.
I'm gonna try to drop the rock on him.
Drop the rock! Drop the base! Go!
Oh, cool, I rolled a 10.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
So I get to roll that again, huh?
Rock on, man. Rock on.
Oh god.
God damn
Ah,
it.
And
here
then
comes Tom.
and then a 5 plus my strength is 3. So that's 18 total.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you beat him.
Yeah.
Where are you
Who's
gonna
that?
drop the rock?
I was gonna go for his head, but I mean, it doesn't really
Well,
matter.
Yeah, you go for his head, and you still win even with the -5. So,
Oh Jesus, that's awful.
um,
God.
I don't feel like a hero.
let's see.
You shouldn't.
D8. I'm gonna do a D8 times. Do you
Sadness.
slam it down, or do you just drop it?
I slam it down. Why not?
Okay, what's your strength?
3.
Okay, D8 times 3.
Oh boy.
You deal 24 damage. D10 plus. So his head's. Well, actually, let me roll the survival test first before I decide that he's dead or not.
I'm pretty sure he's dead. I'm no expert here.
You never know.
It
I
seems
mean,
like you're
I
the
chopped
expert,
into
Mark.
a guy. I chopped
know.
into a guy's neck and he lived.
No, like for a turn until he collapsed in the street and bled to death.
Yeah.
You drop the rock on his head. You slam the rock on his head, excuse me, as hard as you can. And his head pops like a balloon.
Oh, blood
From
everywhere.
God.
You just,
Woof.
you sort of, for a split second, you see his head sort of squish, and then it
Ew.
just cracks and it caves in.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
blood
going to
splurts
roll a
all over you.
willpower test really fast. Simple
Go
willpower,
on.
right?
Please do.
Okay.
I'm laughing
I
about
roll
the
an
fact
11.
that Hero's supposed to be the psychopath and we're all
Again.
douchebags here.
Turn your head away and do your best to not throw up, and you very barely succeed in not wetting yourself.
So far, Nero's been the mildest character here.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, except for
Eating
You know.
eyeballs.
Like I like the
Yeah.
idea of Victor Sentry just like coming out of the bar, just going like, "Guys, come on, guys, I'm in his face now. Look, I'm the shocking one. Come on."
he met you guys, and he was hoping that he was going to be the scary one. And he's like, "See, I'm eating the eyeballs," and he just like crushed this guy's skull. And he's like,
We're like
"Oh,
covered in
God."
bits of blood and shit.
Oh yeah,
I wonder.
Yeah.
Iron must be like, what the hell just happened? There's blood everywhere.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
think he's okay with it.
"Going to stab me."
It's like, oh, he poked me with a stick, and then he died.
I didn't
Will
really give
you
him a
all
fair
return?
chance. But
You don't see anyone else.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
no.
That's not.
Where are we gonna bury the
I
body now?
I turn to Iron Will. Hey, maybe you shouldn't brag this time around.
what are you talking about? We've effectively formed a team that can be stopped by no pony.
Okay, can I roll to kick Iron Teeth in the balls?
I'm just before you do it, I'm just pulling you all into a hug. I'm like, "You guys, right here, you're the best
My
team
balls.
anyone could ever ask for.
And I'm just like, don't hurt me.
We're gonna go far together, but first, we got one more guy who's still alive, and he's gonna talk."
We hope.
Yeah. Should we end it off there? I mean,
Probably.
Yeah, that would be.
With us grabbing the unconscious guy and bringing him back for questioning.
So you go back into the bar and you have the unconscious pony
Yeah.
strapped to a chair.
We're gonna
Yeah,
heal him. I want to talk to him.
and we're gonna make him cry.
Heal him up.
yeah.
Okay, then by the time we meet again next week or whenever.
Are we still going, or are we still
Well,
open?
Zombie Cam, do you want to do the interrogation now, or do you want to save it for next week? It depends on whether or not you think it'll be relatively quick or not.
I don't mind. It's
Alright.
It'll go as long as you guys keep it up, but I don't think you're going to keep it up that long.
Okay. Well, why don't we finish up the interrogation so that we can stop with like
Oh my
every
God.
with the entire scene completely wrapped up.
Okay.
It'll be fairly quick, I imagine.
So by the time you're all back inside, There's a guy missing his eyeballs on the floor. Do you bring in all the bodies, or do you leave the other ones out there?
We'll leave the other ones out there. Just fucking
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got
rushing through the end.
a guy with a broken neck, and his eyes have been cut out, and there's blood puddling around his head. You have one guy strapped to a chair with blood and broken bones, but he's still alive.
Yeah.
So you're going to heal him? Trying to wake him up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we should. I don't really want to, but
Gonna make it quick.
He's tied down, so...
Yeah.
okay. So
Would
it
you
first
like
aid?
to use magic to heal him, or...?
Which one will work better?
I imagine magic would work better.
Okay, I try to use magic. I have alchemy. I don't have actual magic.
Oh, you don't have like a miracle that heals or anything?
Oh, I do. I do.
Use that then.
Yeah, I can use that. I have the
Oh,
magical
all right.
touch of healing.
Yeah. Do it. Come on, we all wrap up this session.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Touch of healing.
Yes. Go.
Zombie cam?
Sorry, it's me.
Oh, I'm waiting for G-Money to
Yeah.
say what
Touch
it
of
is and
heal.
stuff. This is the ability to cure wounds, disease, and disabilities. In the
Well,
past...
it's story context-wise, I think we can just assume that he
Okay.
uses it and
Is he
heals him.
serious? Is it
Yeah,
a
let's just say
serious
use
one?
it.
Is it
Yeah.
mild?
No,
is it
he-
mild, serious, or?
It's not serious. He basically went unconscious at like negative.
Yeah, you heal him
2.
back to consciousness.
Okay, then it costs 2.
Okay. Great.
Apparently.
So he is conscious, and he...
Okay.
you notice... Well... What are you going to ask him first?
Oh, I'm gonna start by making a roll because I've got intimidation as a skill. I'm gonna use.
I have an intimidation of 5.
Okay, fair enough. I'm the one who's currently got him down. You can come in afterwards.
Okay.
All right. So also, I just rolled a 10. So I want to start with this. 17,
Duhad's excited that he's rolling.
18,
Oh my
19,
God.
20, 21, 22.
He's
also,
not
I've
used to
also have
rolling.
a lot of charisma and attractiveness because I'm, a professional entertainer. So 23.
I am the entertainer, and I know.
Okay.
just
Intimidate him.
Oh my god.
What do you say to him? What do you ask
I was
him?
like, get both, hoses around him, just kind of fills entire vision. Go. You wanted to talk to us? Well, we're right here.
About to
Brother.
kick your ass.
He goes, okay, what do you want? What happened?
Oh
I just kind
God,
of
that's
lean in super close and go, what do you want to tell us?
What did I want to tell you?
You wanted to talk to us. What was it about?
Oh
I'm
God.
all ears.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh my face off right now because pretty
I-
much everyone else in this stupid apartment is asleep.
Okay. What does he say then? He is a mumbling, crying, bumbling mess.
I just really slap him in the face. Oi! Who sent you?
Nobody sent me! What do you want?
Why were you knocking at the door?
I was
Knocking at the
asleep.
door.
What do you mean you were asleep? You knocked down the door. You caused public property damage. You tried to hurt my friends.
He wets himself.
You don't remember anything, do you?
Oh God. We're probably the
under
worst
a magical
people in
spell,
the world
aren't
now.
He's in tons of pain from
The middle broken bones.
Wait, so
Yeah.
are his eyes glazed over?
No, his eyes are no longer glazed over.
I pat him on the shoulder. Right, well, that is,
Unfortunate for him.
yeah, okay. No, clearly there was a miscommunication. I think he was under a spell. Ooh, egg on my face. Oh, jeez. Wow, yeah, you're gonna wanna get...
Oh.
I kind of wave at all of him. All of that looked at because, yeah, you're probably got a lot of broken bones. Whew. Is
Do you,
there
like, get
an
off of him and let him walk
apothecary
away?
or a house of healing around here? Because I think I kind of feel like I ought to pay for some reparations about all that.
Are you just gonna let him go like that?
He was clearly not the person who attacked us.
He says there's a medical lab.
Okay.
He sort of points towards it.
Okay, I'm gonna carry you there because I think I might have broke your legs.
And I'm gonna go there with him.
All right.
So you carry him in there,
Yeah.
Thanks.
and we can leave it there.
Hey, we'll leave it there
Yeah.
for the night. All right, everybody. Good game.
Oh my
See you later, guys.
Iron Chief is quickly becoming one of my favorite characters in this one.
He is officially my favorite character.
Yeah.
And he hasn't even done anything except break legs.
Mm-hmm.
Zombie Cam, this has been a lot of fun. You're doing a good job so far.
Thank you.
Good job, guys.
All right, we'll deal with experience and all that next time.
Different.
It's late for a lot of
I'm not
people,
used
so
to I'm not used to you being. I'm not used to Duhad being a player. It's weird.
I'm enjoying it. It's a fun change of pace.
I'm gonna start working out what my campaign the story is gonna look like.
And I need to familiarize myself with both with the system and with one of the campaigns on the back, because I want to start off with that as a warm up before I do my own campaign.
Yeah,
So I had
I'm
lots of fun. Thank you for letting me host your game.
Yeah, no, it
No
has
problem.
been an absolute pleasure. So anyway,
We
we'll
will
see,
continue.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week for more adventures in the world of distorted ponies. What was this name of the setting is?
Equestria Divided.
Okay, do you have a name for the campaign? Actually, here at the end, give us our title.
Oh, we need a title.
Yeah, send us off the episode 1 with a title, with a title drop.
The Monarch of the Divided.
Monarch of the Divided. Let's go.
Let's read.